What's up? What's up? What's up? We are your Homeboy movie critics. I am your homeboy Ron.
And I'm your homeboy D.
And we are feeling kind of festive.
We ain't a we, it's you.
I'm feeling festive.
Yeah.
He is a Grinch. He don't care nothing about Christmas. I'm not like all super Christmassy and stuff anyway, but I figured, first of all, let me just tell you. I said, hey man, let's shoot in front of the tree. This fool said, nah man, that's corny as hell. So I was like, it's Christmas time. We would be 4 days away from Christmas.
I don't know, I don't keep track.
What's today's date?
The 20th.
We're 5 days away from Christmas.
It's on the 25th.
You shut up, fool.
I do know when Christmas is. I've had kids and grandkids and stuff now, so I guess I have to know that.
Yeah, that's right. You got grandbabies.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're your Homeboy movie critics. I mean, we did that part already,
yeah,
right?
You already
Okay,
did.
all right. Check it out. We are here for the review for a Netflix movie called 6 Underground. You threw some gang signs?
No, I did 6.
Oh, 6
You
Underground.
put it underground.
Did you kind of understand why they called it 6 Underground?
Yeah.
I had a theory, but then I threw the theory away after the movie was over. Why do you think it called 6 Underground?
But when he started the team, he was looking for 6 people.
Yep.
And they are an underground elite team of people that are straight ghosts. Once you become a team member on there, you become an actual ghost.
Yeah, you did.
Because they actually kill you.
Yeah.
For the whole world to come to a funeral to witness you're being buried, and then you are somewhere watching from the distance of seeing who came to your funeral. And that is a marvelous idea. We should do that one day.
I don't think you could do it and then come back from it.
Who said come back?
So you talking about disappearing for good?
Why not?
I mean, you said that like we should do that one day, as if you're talking like.
Why you gonna die again? You
No.
said if Jesus' miracle came back to life.
First of all, you can't play with people's emotions like that.
Do it on April 1st.
Nobody's gonna believe it. It's not gonna go over as well.
Why?
Because people ain't gonna believe it. First of all, they know we are jokesters, so they're not gonna believe we died on April Fool's Day.
I think we could kill ourselves on that and we could do it.
I don't think we can.
Oh man, whatever. Half empty glass dude right here. Yeah.
So, 6 Underground, starring Ryan Reynolds. You know who he is, Mr. Deadpool himself.
And the guy we was talking about happens to be Dave Franco.
Oh yeah, Dave Franco, little brother of, I forget the other Franco's name. Joe Franco?
Joe, Jack, John, something. I thought it started with a J.
Yeah, Joe Franco maybe?
Yeah.
He's a little brother anyway.
It also had, if you guys were in the movie NWA, or Straight Outta Compton, it had Corey Hawkins in it too.
Which one was he? Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's right. He was the brother. He was the only brother in the movie.
Not in the movie.
He was the only brother in the whole movie.
No. Oh man, you wasn't paying attention.
Was some other brothers in the movie?
Well, of course it was. Not on that team.
Right. Well, that's kind of lame people.
Yeah.
So let me just say this, man. About 15 minutes into the movie, I actually posted that this movie is off the ridiculous meter. The action and what was going on was just off the charts ridiculous, man. Keep in mind, it was directed by Michael Bay.
Most of the time, people say ridiculous. It's in a negative connotation.
I don't necessarily mean it in a negative connotation. I mean it in it was over the top, ridiculous, as in unbelievable type stuff.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just stop right here and say this. If you enjoy any of the Fast and Furious movies.
No, those are ridiculous too.
Or
I enjoy those.
John Wick.
Same thing. I put them all in the same category. They're all in the ridiculous action category, which is not a bad thing. If you like ridiculous, over-the-top action, explosions, car chases,
I would say extraordinary action instead of ridiculous.
It's ridiculous in the sense that it's not real. It's unrealistic. That's what I mean when I say ridiculous. You're still thinking I mean it in a negative way. It's just ridiculous, and that wouldn't happen. It wouldn't happen like that. The action movie, okay, like a Denzel Washington movie, like a Equalizer.
Yeah.
That action is more realistic.
He's 2 steps behind him in that.
But it's still, it's less ridiculous.
50-some-year-old man that was 6.
Yeah, but you gotta remember,
he killed 6 people.
he was an elite
inside
dude.
of 6 seconds.
He was an elite dude.
But he was 50-something at the time.
You don't lose that. You don't lose that.
Yeah, you lose. You lose stuff because you ought to know because you ain't.
I don't lost some about 10 steps.
Yeah. So,
I know. But I was never an elite.
But I'm just saying,
trained killer.
Yeah, you gonna retain some of it, but you ain't gonna be able to do all that. Now he did the shot glass. Denzel shot glass to the eye. That's extraordinary action or ridiculous action.
All right, call it what you want.
Yeah.
I did grow to learn. First of all, I didn't know anything about this movie. I hadn't seen any trailers or anything.
Yeah, it was a sneaker. That's just
Snuck it in, man. It's Netflix has been coming with some pretty strong content, by the way.
Yeah.
We might end up starting to do. Matter of fact, in 2020, we're gonna probably start doing a lot more streaming reviews because Netflix, Amazon Prime, and now Disney. They got all that stuff, man. I mean, it's a lot of streaming content.
Let's do it.
I'm going to tell you more at the end. So, 6 Underground, crazy action, Michael Bay type stuff. You know, Michael Bay did Transformers. He did all those action crazy movies. I'm all in for it. I'm all in. It's a definite Homeboy go see for me.
2 times because he called me and was like, you need to go out. You need to watch this, and I was actually already in the midst of watching it already. He had no idea.
I meant to ask you about that. So you hadn't seen my post because I posted about it. I posted about it right around that corresponded about the time that you would see my post and be like, all right, let me check this out.
Nah, I was just bored and
that's how I
got
ended
on Netflix and was like, let me see what they got new on here. So
that's exactly what happened.
I saw that, and then he called and I said, I'm actually just getting ready to start it. I actually had started it and I pushed pause when you called.
And I was about 10 minutes from being over. But I was like, D's got to check this out because we got to do a review for this.
And when I was like, man, I love it. I love it.
So you loved it?
Loved it.
Which is weird because it's Ryan Reynolds and you typically don't like Ryan Reynolds.
When he plays that Deadpool character.
Okay.
I don't like the Deadpool character.
Okay.
Because I like Ryan Reynolds when he was Green Lantern and some other stuff. But when he was Deadpool character, it didn't do it for me.
Okay.
But some of the, and when you was talking about ridiculousness about the action, some of it, that part, I was like, yeah, I understand what he's saying about that, but that was the shit.
You like
that.
That
was the shit.
I'm going to tell you one particular thing about this movie that I really love that Michael Bay did. The slow motion.
Oh, every time one of those came up, I was like, I was in heaven.
Yeah.
I was in heaven.
Like every action sequence, like say it was a car crash, boom, and then the car, like it'd be woo, boom, and then it was slow motion. You see the car flip, and the people fly out of the car.
Body, see, that ridiculousness to me was very realistic at that point because I could visualize something like that happening on a situation like that.
You almost need to go back and watch all the slow motion scenes because there's stuff that's happening in those slow motion scenes that when you catch it, you go, "Oh man, that's crazy as hell." Like go back and watch that movie again, man. It's worth seeing. Not only is it worth seeing, I think they're setting this up, man, for being.
It could be it could be
a franchise.
Yes,
easily because remember when he went in the room and he showed all the people on the board. There were other people that they could go after.
Yeah. As soon as it was over, I was like, can't wait for the next one.
So you all in on this one?
Oh yeah.
What is your homie score?
Oh, I'm going 5.
I knew you was gonna
5. Oh, because the action was so good to me, and the acting was good, and even though some of it was some stuff that can be perceived as unbelievable, the acting parts. When they were doing their acting, it was like, this is... And then, like, being on a team and having to be with each other every day, and they had males and females on the team, and then I was like, in my head, I was thinking, like, something need to happen with the males and females kind of thing going on. And so it had everything I was looking for in the movie. Everything I was looking for.
So, let me get my score real quick. My homie score, I want to give it a 5. I really want to give it a 4.5, just because I don't.
4.5 is might as well be a 5.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 5. Just know that
that's right.
It is ridiculous action, which is fine. I'm all into that. How do you feel about a team like that who don't know each other's names? Like Ryan Reynolds is the guy that puts the team together.
Yes.
He knows who's who, but everybody else don't know who. You okay with that?
Yes.
It should be like that, right?
It should be like that.
By the way, the whole team, Six Underground, they went by numbers.
Yeah.
So Ryan Reynolds was the main guy. He
Number
was 1, and then somebody was 2, somebody was 3, somebody 4, 5, 6, and that actually ended up being a 7.
Yeah, because 6
because one of the guys got replaced. Yeah, one of the guys died and got replaced. So it's always just going to be a team of 6, regardless of how high the number goes.
And yeah, because they made a comment. He said, "Shouldn't I be number 6?" And he said, "No, you're number 7 because there was a number 6."
It was a movie very similar to this. I know you didn't see it because it's not really your type of movie. Very reminiscent of Reservoir Dogs.
That's all right.
For real?
Yeah. I don't remember it. But
they went by colors.
Yeah.
There was Mr. Black, Mr. Green, Mr. Blue, Mr. Whatever. And the one dude was arguing, was like, "I don't want to be Mr. Pink. How come I can't be Mr. Yellow?" And he was like, "Because there's a Mr. Yellow on another team somewhere across town. You're Mr. Pink, just deal with it." You know what I mean? So, oh yeah, I like that, man.
Yeah, the covert type stuff. Sweet.
So yeah, definite Homeboy go see.
Not home. They can't go see it.
Definite Homeboy, check it out on Netflix. That's right. I keep forgetting it's a Netflix original. So definite Homeboy, check it out. And 5 homies. 5 homies. Yeah. Y'all know we grade on a 5 scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Get your popcorn, get your drink, your snacks. Sit down this weekend and watch that joint. Because you will be entertained.
And by the way, just matter of fact, you might as well browse for some other original content on Netflix because there's a lot of good stuff on there. Hey, check it out. Before we go, coming in 2020, we got some new stuff for you guys, man. Your homeboys are going to branch out a little bit and do some other content other than just reviews. You know, maybe like some challenges or just a bunch of different things. Different content that's going to be non-review related. The homeboys are going to branch out a little bit. So stay tuned for some new good stuff coming your way.
Might even see him streak sometime at some point.
I will not be streaking. I can see you streaking before I would streak.
Who knows?
I can tell you right now, Dodie, I might streak. You know what? I might. For the right bet, I might streak.
I heard it.
I might streak. That's all I got, man. Just 2020 is coming. Oh, before the year is over, Henry, next week or so, stay tuned for our top 5 movies of the year. Coming up. I'm done. I'm done.
As always, stay tuned for the next Homeboy movie critics review.
I'm your homeboy, Ron.
And I am your homeboy D.
Ho, 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 ho.
Put a apostrophe S on it, I'm with it.
Ho, ho, ho's. Merry Christmas. We out here, y'all. Peace.